Your morning routine plays a massive part when it comes to you building discipline. You need a structured morning routine. You can't just wake up whenever you feel like it and think you're going to build discipline like that. The way you build discipline is being repetitive, waking up when you know you need to fucking wake up, 5 a.m. or earlier. You need a strong morning routine. That's the bread and butter of discipline right there. And when you wake up early every morning, you've already made a great start to the day. If you can't even wake up on time, if you say you're going to wake up at 4 a.m. and you can't even wake up on time, that means you failed the first task of the day. So how do you think the rest of your day is going to go if you already failed the first task of the day? You need to structure out your day. You need to structure out your times, what you're doing throughout the day. You need to be prepared. You need to stay disciplined. You need to stay focused, because without a morning routine, how can you claim to be a disciplined individual? You can't. You're not. Morning routines are so important, especially if you have a day job. If you have a 9 to 5, you should be going to the gym before you start your 9 to 5. Like, how the fuck do people wake up, get dressed, brush their teeth and go straight to work? That's what the majority of people do. They just wake up and go straight to work without even working on themselves first. You're disrespecting yourself like that. You're serving a next man's business before you're even working on your own business, working on your own physique, your own mindset. You need the morning routine, and that structures out your life fast. You'll never be able to build that discipline without that solid morning routine. And when you know you need to wake up early every day, you ain't gonna fuck around the night before. You ain't gonna wanna get high. You ain't gonna wanna get drunk, because it's a priority. You must wake up early before 6 a.m. After 6 a.m. ain't early enough. It's just not early enough, because it's not hard enough. It needs to be hard. If you want to build discipline, you need to put yourself through hardship. You need to put yourself through adversity. You need to do things that are hard, that the majority of the world can't do. Not everybody can do it, but you can do it. You need to be one of those people who can wake up early, stick to a workout routine, stick to a diet plan, just those 3 things. If you can do those 3 things consistently every day of the week, not just Monday to Friday, every day of the week, you'll become so disciplined. That's life-changing discipline right there. That's life-changing structure right there. Just those 3 things: wake up time, workout plan, diet plan. Them 3 things can change your life so much, so fast, if you just stick to it. If you just eliminate all the vices, stop chasing pleasure, stop caring about parties and drinking and fun. Stop thinking of all that bullshit, because that's not fun. What's fun is when you're in shape, when you stay disciplined, when you ain't spend all your money last night on some fuckery, when you stay sober, when you're hitting all your goals. That's fun. That is fun. It's not fun when you wake up the next morning full of guilt, shame, regret. You spent all your money, you're hungover. That's not fun. That's not fun. That's lame. That makes you feel like shit. Feeling like... Since when was feeling like shit fun? Since when was feeling like shit fun? That's the thing. People chase fun in the wrong places. Grown men chase fun in the wrong places. But at the end of the day, it's not really fun. When you got less money in your bank account, you're even further away from your goals. That's not fucking fun. That's lame. That's pussy. That's pussy. Putting yourself through pain, putting your family members through pain, not being able to be a good example to your kids, to the people who look up to you. That's not fun. That's lame. When you're able to wake up early every day, and I mean every day, Monday to Sunday, not just Monday to Friday, and the weekend you can wake up anytime you want, because that's when people fall off. That's when you fall off. You need a strong, solid, structured plan you must stick to. You must stick to daily. 5 days ain't good enough. It has to be every day. Because think about it. When you wake up whatever time you want on a Sunday, you're just fucking up your schedule to stay consistent for that next Monday morning. Like, you want to be ready for Monday morning. You need to be prepared before the week starts. Like, a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to start fresh tomorrow. No, you need to start fresh from now so you can be ready for tomorrow. You need to be ready for tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. When you take days off, want to fucking break your schedule for other people to go and chase pleasure, you just mess up. You fall off. That's how people fall off, because they think, oh, I can take a day off and I can just relax today and not care about my schedule today, not care about being disciplined today. No, you have to be disciplined 24/7 for the rest of your life. I'm not saying you can't have fun. I'm not saying you can't have balance. Of course you can. But you need to know yourself, what triggers you, what makes you fall off, what makes you slack, and don't allow that to happen. Don't allow yourself to slack. I used to wake up at 11, 12, 1 p.m. because I was getting drunk all night the night before. What kind of lifestyle is that? And straight away waking up, eating fast food, ordering McDonald's because I'm hungover, eating burgers, ordering pizza, midday, That's fucking loser shit. How the fuck are you gonna get in shape and stay disciplined and reach your goals, reach your fitness goals, if you're ordering pizza midday, mid fucking day? Every now and again, it's okay to eat fast food. It's okay to indulge in the food you love. But if you're doing that every weekend, you're never going to reach your fitness goals. You need to be somebody who has a structured diet plan, a structured workout routine, a structured life. A structured life. Drop the alcohol. The alcohol and fitness goals don't fucking work together. They do not work together. You have to drop the alcohol. No 30 days bullshit. It has to be for life. If you want to change your life for the rest of your life, you have to drop your vices for the rest of your life. You can't just stop smoking, stop drinking, jump on a diet plan, a fitness routine for 30 fucking days, for 2 months, for half a year. You can't do that. You have to be in it for life. Because what are you going to do after the 30 days is done? Oh, you're going to go back to your old ways, going back to being a bitch. Most people can't even stay consistent for a week, 1 week. You need to build the discipline first, then the motivation comes. Because any motivation you have before discipline, that's just fake, false motivation. The real motivation comes after the discipline. You have to prove to yourself and show yourself you're worthy and you can stay disciplined. And the more disciplined you are, the more motivated you will get, the more confident you will feel. That's how it goes. How the fuck are you going to be motivated if you have no discipline? You're not going to be motivated if you have no discipline. You haven't proven to yourself you can do anything. You haven't built that trust within yourself. So how are you going to feel motivated? You don't even believe in yourself. The discipline comes first, then the motivation follows. That's how it is. That's how it goes. That's real motivation. And no, you're not going to always be motivated. But the more disciplined you are, the more likely you're going to stay motivated for longer periods of time. That's how it is. So get on your shit. Start proving to yourself who the fuck you are, how bad you really want it, and you will get it.